Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Luis Severino gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, his last 3 outings have been interesting. He hasn't been bad, hasn't been great, but he's walked away with a no decision. So today he's looking to go maybe a little bit deeper and see if he can walk away with that W.
Gene Segura standing in. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Toronto, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know they're waiting for Joey Bats to live up to his nickname. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Starts him out with the slider for a strike. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
He's been on some kind of cold streak. You weren't even expecting him to get a hit right there. There had been a lot of talk about maybe benching him. Maybe that changes the conversation.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Runners on first with 1 down. Right over the middle, knee high. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castro is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop on the end, get a little swing and miss. Yeah, he's feeling good today.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for Toronto. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Junior Guerra, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, last outing, solid outing. Gave him 6 full innings, but he took the loss. But if you give this club that kind of a quality outing, a lot of times you're going to walk away with a W. If he does that again this game, I think he's got a chance to win.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now a swing and a miss as Ellsbury's down on strikes for the first out. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you know, Jacoby Ellsbury is a guy that's looking to get back on track now. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Stepping in, Brett Gardner. And he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Gary Sanchez waits on deck. 3-0 pitch on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball four. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest fifth in the American League home run race. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Count is 1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it. That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
0-1, here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he came at him with the same pitch. Now he finds himself down 0-2. You just got to anticipate he's going to try to triple it up. Not just double, but triple. I'm looking for that pitch right now again.
The 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Number 7 is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hey now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Stepping in, number 7. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it, 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. I'm looking down there at shortstop, Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Stephen Vogt waits on deck. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Stephen Vogt. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
At the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The 0-2 delivery. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Striding in, Hernan Perez, currently 3rd on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, this is what they didn't do yesterday. Execute with runners in scoring position. So now you got a chance. Here it is already in this ball game. You got a guy sitting there in scoring position. Drive him in, execute, and you jump away from yesterday's loss.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Gene Segura would be next. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
One and 0 pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays strand 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chase Headley hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Third baseman Chase Headley.
First pitch on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Didi Gregorius waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another payoff pitch. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Perez on the grass, and he's set down, 1 away.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And down there catching Stephen Vogt. You know, he's a solid catcher behind the plate, but he also has the ability, because he's a pretty good athlete, to play first and the outfield and not hurt you in those positions.
Here's Didi Gregorius. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And Holliday will not offer it that one. It's a ball and a strike.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Skied into very shallow right. Bautista is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning.
Jones.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Josh Donaldson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Stepping in now, Jose Bautista. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Swing and a miss. 2-1. Bautista waits on the 2-1. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He found himself in a great hitter's count. Pitcher tried to trick him with a changeup, and he still got a base hit. I think he was looking for that changeup.
Into the box now, number 7. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Hard ground ball to third. Headley's got it. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First offering on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Now here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Striding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll dive back in safely. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And Ellsbury's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Now the tag by Segura. They're going to get him at second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Now here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Carlos Santana.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Chopped foul right at home plate. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Gregorius is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher Stephen Vogt.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here it comes. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up. And
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner, but foul. Two and two count. Here it comes. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
The batter, number 14.
In now,
Second
Hernan Perez.
Hernan
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
Here's Starlin Castro as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Runners off for second, and he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's Chase Headley. And he hits it hard to the right side. Oh, what a stop. He's out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Gene Segura standing in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And a high strike there. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Judge is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Man, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Castro has it in time to first, and there are two away.
The batter, number 20, third baseman Josh Donaldson.
Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. And a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Ellsbury. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're up 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. No problem here. One away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
So striding in, Matt Holliday. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. On Holliday can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Sliced hard on the ground, and that is through into right field for a single. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. J.R. Graham will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
J.R. Graham.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box again.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now here's the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit on the ground toward the left. Gregorius has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, number 7.
Striding in once again, number 7. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he falls behind now, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. 3rd foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Standing in now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two outs here with a runner at 3rd. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. A man on 3rd with 2 down. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball rolls softly to second. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week, just scorching.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now it's 2-0.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
Here it comes, 2-0. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Pitch inside, the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now. Two out, nobody on. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jones is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back here in the Bronx. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Adam Warren is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Shin-Soo Choo. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 now to Choo. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Now another 2-2. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Now this is swung on and missed by Chu as he's dispatched for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in to try it again, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Lays off 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready once again, Gene Segura head-to-head with Adam Warren. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. swing and a liner. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
Well, they're starting to run out of time late in the game. That's a big leadoff hit. I know they're down 1, but that starts the rally. Let's see how they manufacture the rest of this inning.
So striding in, Chase Headley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning. That's not bad. I'll take it all day.
One and 1, here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 3-1. On deck, the power-hitting Matt Holliday. He'll hit next. Runner at second here with 1 man out. On the ground up the middle. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Now the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Severino takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Severino.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. Played on the backhand. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, all tied at 1-1. Tommy Lane has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Tommy Lane.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Here's the 2-0 pitch now to Jones. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And it'll appear as though we'll see a pinch runner now as Rajay Davis takes over on the base pass.
Rajay Davis.
Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Ready with the 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Now batting, Jose Bautista. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
First and second here with nobody out. And it misses. 3-1 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will make the play, and an important one it was, as those runners will have to hold now with one away.
Now batting, number 7.
Into the box now, number 7. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. First and second now, one man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. From the stretch. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. On deck, Carlos Santana. Runners are at first and second with one away. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam. So what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Bases are loaded here. One man out. A shot down the first baseline. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. Throw won't get him.
Man, to come up late in the game and get 2 runs driven in to put you ahead in a game that was tied, that is beautiful. Now it's up to the pitcher.
Vote.
Into the box, Stephen Vogt, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is Ellsbury, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
The batter,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now.
Shin-Soo Choo.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
He pulls this one into right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Stepping in now, Hernan Perez. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop,
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. The high fastball is in there. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. The throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard. 2 out with the man at first. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Dylan Betances trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, this at bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
0-2, here it is. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Sanchez recovers, and that ends the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Yankees 1. Rajay Davis will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 11.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
1 strike home now to Ellsbury. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Here it comes, 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. And he misses 2-1. Two-1 home now to Gardner. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, he walked the first batter of the inning. Now he finds himself down 3-1 count. I tell you what, he's in danger right here. Got to throw strikes and get back in this thing, because walking and bad counts adds up to a big inning for the offense.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
None out, runners at first and second. And that one stayed up a little high.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that swung on and fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's big Aaron Judge. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Left side. Donaldson's there. The second for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Great shot there of the Manhattan skyline and the famous Brooklyn Bridge set to go here in the 8th in the Bronx. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Previous history against Dellin Betances. 5 for 11. He's taken him deep once. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
1-0 pitch on the way. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting, number 7.
Now at the plate, number 7. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here it comes, 2-0. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Carlos Santana will be next. Runners on first with 1 down. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
Number 44, designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more. Carlos Santana. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there. But, hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Santana waiting on a 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Previous history against Dellin Betances, 1-for-4. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Blue Jays strand 3. They lead it 6-1. Michael Givens, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Michael Givens.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality of who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when he gets the 2-2 count.
Here's Chase Headley, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A runner at first with no outs here. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with the 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back. Now another 0-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Chu calls off the third baseman and puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Nate Jones enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Jones.
Matt Holliday will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, first baseman
Raisel Iglesias comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
For Toronto, number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Rob Refsnyder will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Really
Up
good
next
late
for the
bite on
Yankees.
that slider right there.
Center
The
fielder,
best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. He'll throw home with it, and he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Toronto with their 50th team win in this one. Xavier Cedeno gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.